Number 6. Good, perfect. You get to go to Egypt and to Tel Aviv with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yes, it's MTV's Rock and Roll Caravan. We'll fly you and a pal halfway around the world in true rock and roll style. You'll jet to Cairo with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. You'll win $5,000 cash to blow any way you want. You'll tour the pyramids, see the Sphinx, and party with the locals. You'll be wined and dined on a cruise on the Nile, and then you'll take the wildest flight out of Egypt since Moses to Tel Aviv, Israel, to see Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live in concert. You and a pal will also get a Milky Way bar a day for a whole year. Levi's 501 blue jeans and jackets in this year's hottest colors, plus a compact Pepsi vending machine and Pepsi clothes. Don't buy a camel, just send a postcard to MTV's Rock and Roll Caravan, P.O. Box 899, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. Do it now.
No problem. Bring your jewelry, bring your high heels. That's fine. All right, thank you, Mr. North. We'll see you later.
I foresee people using 2 and 3 stages in a stadium, and the action going from one area of the stadium to another and lit in different ways. And you could have each stage being a different continent or play out. Have Russia over here, America here, China there. You could play some very interesting teenage youth in each of those continents reacting to each other and crossing by means of warfare bridges between the stage. You could do all kinds of stuff.
No repeat Monday. No repeat Monday. No repeat.
For decency.
I'm here to warn you, do not buy these despicable new albums. Grim Reapers rock you to hell. Oh. And Halloween's Keeper of the 7 Keys. Their mothers must be so ashamed.
You bite out of crime.
Look, say, I could go for a soft drink now.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Hey, Arthur, what do they got?
Well, let me see. They got Diet Coke, and Diet Coke. Great selection.
And dead, 2 seriously injured when they arrive at the scene. 20 bullet holes in the car. Immediately, police dispatched the Highway Violence Task Force. In this case, which occurred overnight, it turned out to be gang-related, not another random shooting. But police are not breathing any easier. The flurry of shootings that started on LA freeways nearly 2 months ago continued.
Ships would not leave on the nearly 600-mile journey until after the arrival of mine-sweeping helicopters in the Gulf. The Pentagon is refusing immediate comment on the reported movement of the tankers, but an announcement is expected later today.
Till young Prince Andrew gave Lady Sarah Ferguson this $37,000 ruby.
Officer Tully, magnificent, magnificent.
Thank you.
Captain, the commissioner will hear about this. He's just the reflection of a great captain.
Operation Martyrdom in the Persian Gulf Friday with an announcement that it had test-fired a shore-to-sea missile. Iran is known to have more than 20 silkworm surface-to-surface missiles in the Strait of Hormuz.
To be a martyr. In fact, there's every good reason why a pretty girl like you should live and enjoy life.
What's happening, sweetheart? Is the girl from Uncle turning you into a weakling?
Nice little coat you got on there. See? It's leather. Hey, now look at here. Here's the real prize. Must have had this about 10 years. Look at there. Who's gonna get it?
Give me that son of a bitch.
There you go.
Where are you from?
South Dakota.
Well, maybe I won't. Depends.
Democratic.
Maybe go to a...
Oh, give me a break. Hey, come on. Hey, she made me some dinner. That was it.
Nothing more? Nothing more.
We stayed that inventor. Oh. Where does the cave lead to? Just a cave. Oh.
Which brought about the birth of a cinema is already museum material. But the fragile images abandoned for so long need looking after.
Bob Guccione announced yesterday September will be the last issue for Spin magazine, the music monthly founded and managed by his son, Bob Guccione Jr. However, Jr. has other plans. He's looking for backers and wants to continue the magazine. And Paul...
Both coasts were abuzz with star
video. I think is going to win. Janet Jackson isn't going to win. Cyndi Lauper isn't going to win.
You know?
October 10, 1968.
Jerry has karma readjusted due to close call with fried food.
April 19th, 1976, 6:45 p.m.
Bob invents tie-dyed trail mix.
Okie doke, smart guy. August 8th, 1987.
August 8th, 1987?
Yeah, I think that about does it. Oh, my God. He cleaned me out. He cleaned me out. Oh, I've still got my health. Okay. Oh, safe. Safe at last. I can handle it. I can handle it.
You don't have to look so brave. I'm afraid you'll all have a chance at being a hero.
Listen, you stay here in case some of them try to slip out past you. Yes, or if reinforcements come this way.
Is the Edsel, unlike any other car you've ever seen.
Sean Connery was cast in the part of Bond. He became Bond.
I thought Connery was superb.
Polish it to razor-sharp perfection. What you end up with is a Marine.
Linda, this is their workplace. They're all models for Hawaiian Tropic Tanning Lotion, Daytona Beach, Florida. Their job is to get brown. The purpose is good advertising, according to their boss, Ron Rice.
Congressional plan to tax PTL's commercial properties, a view not shared by other churches.
You got a tiger by the tail now. When you tell the Roman Catholic Church your winery is going to start paying taxes, when you tell the Southern Baptist Convention your railroad stock and your cotton mills are going to be paying taxes.
The closest the two got.
Smooth. Small bullets.
Area after what's being called the worst flooding in nearly 30 years. As many as 22 people are reported dead in an explosion at a gas loading terminal in the Persian Gulf. 4 people reported missing from a supply boat explosion in the Gulf of Oman. Military officials are holding the pilot of a small plane that came too close to President Reagan's helicopter. The Army says Ralph Myers has been AWOL since August 3rd. With the top stories, I'm Micah Johnson.
More news after this.
You should have made the aircraft to fly down on the outside landing.
She talked about that lives near you.
hair loss? The majority, 60%, said no. Asked of men
they're all
having some hair loss, do you have less sex appeal? An overwhelming 97% said no, they haven't lost any sex appeal. But when we asked the women if balding men are sexier, an incredible 85% said no. Now this really shatters the popular myth that balding means sexy. And in fact, over half would encourage men to seek a treatment, and 95% of the women polled would be willing to pay up to $200 for a hair treatment for the man in their life. And the
groups that
on parties, who doesn't? But I like to work too.
True in the business.
Like to find 3 barn dances and a rodeo and a summer fair and larking all over the place.
Yeah.
Going up in Communist Party membership, the party's claim of 20,000 members has held steady throughout both Reagan terms. These delegates will test their strength even before the elections with their own agenda, working to defeat Reagan nominee Robert Bork to the U.S. Supreme Court. Whether they will do that under the leadership of Gus Hall remains to be seen.
They will send 4 minesweepers and a support ship to the Persian Gulf.
To make trouble than to prevent it. But the holding on Monday of the Texaco Caravan, the U.S.-run tanker traveling just outside the war zone, apparently caused a rethinking.
It's our judgment now that our Miller Patrol cannot safely do its job without having a capability to deal with mines as they are.
A runabout. I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
Welcome. Night Flight's takeoff to reggae continues with UB40, Dan Hope, and Boy George after this. Welcome back to Night Flight and Video Flash Tracks. Tonight, we zero in on 3 distinctly different sounds. Rockabilly Punk from 1977, they called themselves Warsaw, a typically noisy punk group influenced by the Sex Pistols. 1 year later, they changed their tune and became Joy Division, leaders of music's glum rock movement. New Order features Jillian Gilbert on keyboards and vocals, Bernard Sumner on guitar and vocals, Stephen Morris on drums and programming, and Peter Hook on bass and vocals. New Order were first known for the bleakest, grayest music around, music which was a ghostly echo of Ian Curtis. But by 1983 and the release of Power, Corruption, and Lies, they put their past behind them and changed musical direction. Danceable programmed keyboard licks and electronic drum patterns became their trademarks. In 1983, New Order's single Blue Monday topped alternative dance charts, yet it still remained absent from the airwaves. Their third album, Low Life, sent New Order hip-hopping up the U.S. dance charts. With their follow-up, Brotherhood, U.S. success was ensured. From Brotherhood came the charismatic dance tune Bizarre Love Triangle, featuring a remix by Shep Pettibone, who has also worked with Madonna and the Pet Shop Boys. Every time. The Big Black Sun, produced by The Doors' Ray Manzarek. The jagged harmonies of Cervenka and Doe blend together to create their unique mix of rockabilly and nasty LA punk, better known as punkabilly. True Love possesses a funk flavor, and here X claims that True Love is a land of 1,000 dances. X display bone-crunching power with their anarchistic headbanging cover of the Trogs' grunge rock classic, Wild Thing. X has succeeded in tapping into
magazine, the Kennedy Clan and its members, the 1947 Yankees, the 101st Airborne, the Hong Kong Fire Department, myself and a gynecologist there. I'd like to present this piece of wood. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Summers. It's a great thrill, and I'm very appreciative to everyone who's made this possible.
And Alan, Norman Gunston OS in San Francisco, grooving with all the beautiful people here in Haight-Ashbury, you know, where they invented flower power. I don't think much of it, actually. I couldn't find a florist at all. I had to go all the way down the cemetery to get these. Excuse me, man. Are you a flower child? Oh, what? More of a weed. Have you ever had a bad trip? No? Really? Not even like when the bus is really packed? I find some grass. I haven't got. Well, I've trodden in something. I can't get it off on the curb, you know.
What's going on, man?
Well, woman, I'm doing a bit of an in-depth look at Haight-Ashbury, where are all the flower children?
I just walked down the street.
Well, I have been. I mean, are they all at nursery school or something? Hi, man. Men's, hi. Are you flower children? Sit down.
No.
Are you?
Yes, my mother was a flower.
Was she?
Yes.
I can dig it. Are you into the dope scene?
The dope scene?
Yeah.
I'm not associated with any dopes.
Have you ever spent any time with yogis?
Never heard of them.
No. You know, yogis and boo-boo.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you a flower child?
I mean, no.
Huh?
No.
Are you?
Over the rainbow.
Oh, yeah, I can dig it. Are you,
Get back to your roots. Hey, show us your boots, Loretta. Can you do this and this? Can you say, I can.
All right.
Hey, Simba.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I can. Simba. Get back to your roots. Ungawa.
Amen. You haven't been dropping acid, have you?
Me?
Yeah.
Turn on, tune in, drop out.
Because you got holes in your shoes and everything.
Oh, yeah. I didn't much in the past, but I'm
it's my bus.
Future.
No, it's okay. It's my bus. Hi, man. How are you?
All right.
You a flower child?
No. I'm Jesus Christ. How are you?
Hey? Wow.
Coming to see what all the shooting's about last night.
Did you?
And find any suspects?
Yeah.
I think they opened the sewer and dropped the body and the gun into it.
Yeah. Hey, you're not really Jesus Christ, but are you? I think all of the beautiful people must still be at home in front of the mirror. I've had it up to here with flower power anyway. This is Norman Gunston signing off from Haight-Ashbury. I'm a little bit...
Punk rock bridges the gap between country and rock. A little bit of country and a lot of rock and roll. Right after this.
Publishing present The Vietnam Experience, the series designed to answer the nagging questions.
Did we win the war, Daddy?
Each volume looks at the war from every point of view. No matter where you stood, you'll gain new insights into your own position, as well as those you may have opposed. You'll attend secret meetings at the White House and walk into an ambush to draw enemy fire. From Khe Sanh to Chicago to Saigon, you'll be there, learning much you didn't know about Vietnam, and much you didn't know about America.
Why did we fight the war, Daddy?
Call toll-free and start putting the Vietnam experience into focus with Combat Photographer. You'll see what it was like over there from a perspective the media couldn't provide, an historic perspective that only now are we able to consider. It is important that we honor and remember those who gave their lives for our country, but honoring isn't enough. Remembering isn't enough. We must answer the question, what's Vietnam? For ourselves and for the next generation.
Will I have to fight in a war, Daddy?
To order your first book, call now, 1-800-638-4700. It will be sent to you free for 10 days. Keep it in pay just $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow one about every other month. Keep only those you want. Cancel anytime. So call now, 1-800-638-4700.
Welcome back to Night Flight's takeoff to Fresh Country Jam. Canadian K.D. Lang is a modern-day Patsy Cline and Johnny Rotten all rolled into one ball of musical fire. K.D. Lang in the Recliner's first video, Turn Me Around, is a punk square dance.
Next dance, be a circle square.
San Antonio, Texas rocker Steve Earle burns up America's highways with his latest video, Nowhere Road. Don't go away, deadheads. It's time for the amazing adventure.
Beware, have a care, you're just filled with air. A single pin would rip your skin, and the Pincushion Man in the forest there would pop you both if you don't take care. Oh, such trash in the flash, I'll settle his hash. I'll bust right in and twist his chin. I'll get rough, I'll get tough, I'll just call his bluff. Oh no, please, oh please don't go. Oh, come on. I'm coming. I'm scared. I'm not much. Oh!
I'm the old Pincushion Man, terror of Balloony Land. Folks all hate me, how they hate me, tickles me the way they rate me. Always have a pin at hand, that's the reason I am panned. How I stop 'em when I pop 'em.
Oh, that Pincushion Man's a fake. I'm not afraid of his pins.
So you're not afraid of pins. Let me in! Let me in! I'll get mad in a minute! Open the gates! I want to come in!
I'd better not. The folks would blow up if I let you in. Nonsense. I'm your friend. I want to give you something.
Well, that's different. What are you going to give me? The Pincushion Man! Quick, we must sound the alarm! The Pincushion Man!
Holy smoke!